aspects to that?
I think the intensity in which we played. When you play against Ireland at home, you know it's going to be a physical game, and so we came prepared for that, and we knew we had to win that battle to win the game. Some games are immensely physical, some are more tactical, but we went in there, we ripped in, probably shaded them a little bit in that area. And we know they're a top team. They're well coached, well drilled, but I thought our intensity, particularly in the first part of the game, was outstanding.
Eddie, where does this rank in your victories as England coach?
Well, I know the next one's going to be better. That's the only thing I know. We're a team that's still growing. We're nowhere near our best. So we're looking forward to play better than that, and we will.
2 years ago when you sat there, you said Joe Schmidt did a bit of a number on England. Do you feel you reversed that today?
Well, that doesn't really concern me. He's an outstanding coach. I think what I'm pleased for is our players, and our players deserve all the credit. They've worked hard, they've come together in the space of 10 days and played a good game of rugby today, and made their country proud.
Mako was the official man of the match. He was outstanding, wasn't he? Was he yours? And if not, who was?
Well, I don't really have a man of the match, to be honest.
Right, who stood up for you?
Well, I thought Mako, Jamie, Sinks, the tight five were outstanding. And then you look across the back line, Johnny May, just the amount of selfless work he did today was absolutely outstanding. And we executed our game plan well. So then you look at the 9s and 10s. The bloke sitting next to me didn't play too shabby at all.
How important was the timing of this result that really changes the narrative leading up to the World Cup over the next few months?
Well, as I said, these games have got nothing to do with the World Cup. These games are standalone games that are important between a very good Ireland side and an improving England side, and that's how we took it. We'll start worrying about where we're standing in the World Cup when we're 10 days out from the first game against Tonga.
Before the game you said that Ireland is the best team in the world right now. Do you still think?
Well, I don't think that changes in one game. They've been consistently good, and you guys are riding it, so it must be true. My mother reads the paper and she believes everything you write.
Eddie Tuolangi, brilliant to see him back, and even from the first couple of minutes with that line out, started to make a big impact, didn't he? What did you think of Manu?
Yeah, it was a good comeback for him. He's probably had, 3 or 4 training runs at 12. So adapted really well. He's got his fitness back, he's going to get his power back, and each game he'll get a little bit better again. That's just a start for him today.
And the combination with Henry Slade, who obviously was a double try scorer, I thought he played very well.
Slady, every game's getting a little bit better. He's a guy that maybe at first he didn't think he was good enough to play for England, and now I think he's thinking how good he can be.
And how critical to have Manu and both Vunipolas back for just their experience and just their ability to take these big games by the scruff of the neck.
They're quality players, but we had some other quality players back that made a difference today. And I thought Elliot Daly at 15 was very good. And again, we believe he's a very good 15. We know Brownie can do a great job for us, and Brownie keeps putting the pressure on it, so it's great for us.
Anything else on Narrow? He's been off. Is there any news there?
Well, he's probably got some sort of a medial ligament, but we're not like all these things. You never know until they get an MRI.
Eddie, you got great returns out of your kicking in. Can you tell us what you saw better on defensive setup that you got your extortion and how that side of the game?
We just wanted to create space. We didn't know how we were going to take the space, and obviously kicking's one way to take the space. We wanted to create space, and we managed to do that, and then the execution of our kicking and chasing was very good.
Were you surprised by Bobby Henry? You said you were surprised by Bobby Henry being a fullback. Did you feel you could exploit that selection?
No, not really. We would have played the same way if they had Lance Armstrong there. It wouldn't matter who was there. We would have played the same way.
Owen, in any sport it's very difficult to get a number of players playing so well at the same time. Did you have a feeling beforehand that it was going to work out like that, or how did it happen?
As we said, the 10 days preparation I thought really led up to that performance, so we were confident in that regard.
Eddie, how's Carl Sigmund? Is he okay with it?
I think he got tired, mate.
I mean, how do you think other teams will look at England as a Six Nations threat now off the back of this? You were talking about big seeds, underdogs before this game.
Yeah, well, I think the only team will be looking at us is France. You know, if you take the 14 points they gifted Wales, they would have won that game. So we're not going to get too far ahead of ourselves. We know France is going to be a difficult game. We'll make sure we're well prepared for them. So we'll have a short break and then we'll rip back into it.
I mean, the long-range penalty that came after Courtney's tackle was quite a big celebration after both the penalty and the kick. Did that feel like a turning moment when you were just out of reach?
No, it's just the pressure that we were putting on. Felt good to reward the team who put us in that position to an opportunity to get points. So just glad to put it over for them.
For you personally, with Ireland never losing a Six Nations game at home under Joe Schmidt, it must be one of your most enjoyable, most satisfactory victories in 3 years.
Again, I'm really pleased for the players. You know, my job's to try to create an environment that's best for the players to perform. You know, these guys can play rugby. You know, sitting next to me is one of the best players in the world. So we don't teach them how to play rugby. We just create an environment for them to get better, and hopefully we're doing that. And we'll definitely get better in that area. And you know, the other thing that pleased me about this game was the leadership of the senior players. That's really taken a step forward for us. You know, Owen did a great job as captain today. We had what was the penalty count? 7-2 against us. We kept our composure. Just played to the referee as much as we could, and the senior players kept the players on focus. Absolutely outstanding.
Owen, was that satisfying from an attacking perspective? It's been a long time since England scored a try.
Yeah, to score tries. I thought the tries came off the back of everything that we did. The pressure that the forwards put on them, a defensive pressure, and our kicking game as well. So, in terms of an all-round performance, that was very pleasing.
And you say you're going to get better, there's better victories to come. Where's the room for improvement on that then?
Well, defensively we can get better. You know, we gave them a little bit in the first half. They took it. Yeah, we've still got a lot of work. We're just starting on our attack. You know, as I said previously, we've just started coaching the attack now, and we'll start building that up as we progress through the tournament, and just keep working on it, mate.
Owen, when someone like Courtney Lawes comes on the field and adds that power in the hit and the breakdown, is there a psychological lift for the rest of you who have been there sort of 60 minutes or so? What does that do for the starters?
Yeah, obviously it's brilliant. I thought the starters, especially the tight five, as Eddie says, and well, all the forwards really, in terms of up front and then real tight carries, I thought the impact they had was brilliant. And then to add Courtney to that, and Nathan Hughes coming off the bench is obviously brilliant for us, and it does give us a lift, yeah.
Great thing about Nathan, he's found his position now. So he's just popping out now to buy headgear.
Okay, we'll leave it there, thank you. We'll move to Eddie doing dailies just through that door.
All right, thank you.